MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the finale, Game 7 of the American League Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Now, how do they go about staying alive in this one, Harold?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Charlie Morton gets the ball here at home in Game 7 of the League Championship Series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, I love watching this guy pitch. I went back, looked at the video of his last game. He pitched into the 6th inning, threw the ball great, had electric stuff when he needed to, pitched out of some tough jams, and pitched well enough to get the W. So I think we'll see tonight really firsthand what kind of pitcher he is. We'll get to see it firsthand.
Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
Did you see the movement on that pitch? Started right at him and came back over the plate. That is that two-seamer with great movement.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Ground ball right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Starlin Castro in his career against this pitcher. 12 hits in 29 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Matt, we won't see a whole lot of arguing with Jerry. If Jerry misses a pitch, he'll tell you, I missed it. What? And if you turn around and you ask him, Jerry, how far off the plate was that? He'll say, Hall of Fame pitch, HR, Hall of Fame. So, Jerry, you got my respect, man. I love him. And the players love him, and so do the pitcher.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Line towards center field. Springer is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Back up the middle. There is Altuve. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. HR, what are they going to have to focus on to try to win this one and stay alive?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
CC Sabathia will do the pitching in hostile territory here for Game 7 of the LCS. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's coming off an outing he wasn't real happy about. I spoke with him yesterday about it. He just said, I gave up too many walks. So look for a guy in this game to be around the plate more. All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Astros, center fielder, George Springer.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Chopped foul wide of first. Now Sabathia's 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's Sabathia on 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting second, first baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
0-1.
The 0-1 on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs.
Batting third.
And with 2 gone now, let's take a look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And as you can see, it's all over in the senior circuit as the winner of our series here will square off against the LA Dodgers in the World Series. And there are certainly plenty of storylines there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
He has been aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
0-2 coming from Sabathia. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is on his horse. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Still no score. Standing in, Chris Carter. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Hitter, Chris Carter.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 33, Greg Bird.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game.
That's a ball.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Set to deliver on 3-0. And he misses ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So striding in, Aaron Judge. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Low for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Here it comes, 2-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
From the stretch. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the. A lot of swinging strikes with that.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit sharply on the ground. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Through an inning and a half. No score on MLB Network. Now batting, Carlos Correa. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started.
Carlos Correa.
Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. Judge is there, and he has it for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. Bottom of the second here with no score. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 0-2 once more from Sabathia. This one's down to third. There to take it is Headley. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now the first pitch from CC. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
A fastball that just misses inside. Sabathia sets his sights. 2-2 pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. 2-out hit. That'll bring Alex Bregman to the plate as well. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the right field line, you can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will make the catch here just in front of the first row, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Here's Brett Gardner now. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Brett Gardner.
Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another 0-2 coming. And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, 1 away.
Batting 8th, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. On deck, the dangerous Chase Headley. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Down the first baseline. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Headley.
Here's Chase Headley, and there he goes towards second. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
third inning, no score to this point. Swing, and he gets under this one as it's hit in the air to shallow center. Springer comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
One strike home now to Ellsbury. Now a swing by Ellsbury and an easy ground ball out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for the Yankees. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Carlos Beltran. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Carlos Beltran.
First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, left fielder.
Here's Nori Aoki. Into the windup and the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Here's a changeup over the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right. Ready on 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Striding in once again, George Springer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
First baseman, number 9.
So striding forward now, Marwin Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And the fastball just a bit high.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to get into this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Sabathia pauses. Here's the 2-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Ready with another 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Barehanded on the move. Touché, sir. One left for Houston. We'll head to the 4th. Still scoreless. Ready for another chance. Starlin Castro comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Starlin Castro.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, catcher Gary Sanchez.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's Chris Carter now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Drilled down the line. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw in time and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 on to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Second baseman Jose Altuve. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Baseman, number 27.
Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius is there. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Correa. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And a fastball is in there for strike 1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Popped up, calling for it, Castro, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Astros.
So coming to the plate, Evan Gattis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Sabathia into his motion, coming at him with the 0-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Bird has got it, and the side is retired. Nice job.
Leading off for the Yankees, first baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Here's big Aaron Judge. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is low, ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The left fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Halfway home, still no score. Digging in now, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And he puts it on the ground to second. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out. Here's Carlos Beltran. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. Sent on the ground out to second. Starlin dives. What a start. What a way to get it out. Two gone now. That was exceptional.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI ground out instead.
Here's Nori Aoki. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Down and away, ball 1. Two and one.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Ball 3. Sabathia into his motion, trying to work it full on 3-1. Swinging a little blooper to center, and that's in there, base hit. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next.
This is the type of batter pitchers hate to face. He's not a guy that's going to swing and miss often. He battles and battles, and he's a tough out, puts the ball in play, gets a lot of hits. He's a tough at bat.
Now a snap move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here's George Springer. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got to battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on the third strike.
And this one's in the dirt. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Judge will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here's Didi Gregorius. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they face other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Springer. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
1 out, nobody on. And Headley's able to lay off there. He's got it back to 2-2.
Boy, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Gaddis is underneath this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Jacoby Ellsbury. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Takes a knee-high fastball. One strike home now to Ellsbury. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen, and the right-handers start to get loose. Marwin Gonzalez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. Here's the 0-2. A bullet to first base. Quick step to the bag is not in time for the double play. Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. A shot down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it to the dirt and turn one over for you.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting,
Evan Gaddis now standing in. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And the runner back safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
10, designated hitter, Yulieski Gurriel.
In now, Yulieski Gurriel, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate. He just fouled it off.
Sabathia pauses, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Swing and a liner. 2 down, runners at first and second. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. On to the 7th inning now in Game 7. But before we start, we take a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Starlin Castro. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Out of play. Here he comes again. 1-2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here's another 1-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, Matt, we're talking about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have with a starting pitcher.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Beltran going back on it. He's not going to get to this one as it's off the wall, and this may put the tying run in scoring position. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Chris Carter.
Here's Chris Carter now. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen.
Greg Bird.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Greg Bird is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Here it comes, 2-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
John.
Ready for another shot now, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he misses again, 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
The left fielder, number 11.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
From the belt, the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Johnny Barbado gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
64, Johnny Barbado. Leading out for the Astros.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Alex Bregman.
Ball 2.
No strike.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 and count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Around first, digging for 2. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him, but he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Carlos Beltran is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's falling up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing by Beltran as this is on the ground to second. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the 1st out. Digging in and looking for more, Nori Aoki. Last time through was a base hit. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Well, this is one of those situations you don't want him to put a ball in the air. You got to pitch the strikeout right here and get you out of this inning. Don't let him put the ball in play.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Matt, this is that situation as a hitter. I want to see the guy expand his zone. You got a runner on 3rd base. You got a 2-0 count. You know they're going to nibble, but if you can put the ball in play.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from 3rd, and how big might that at-bat be? They've taken the lead in Game 7.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Into the box now, George Springer. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners on first with 1 down. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Chasen Shreve takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. First delivery to him on the way. Well hit on the line, and that'll get down into left center field. And the runner from third crosses the plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Comes set and the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And Castro will put this one away for route number 2. Striding in once again, Carlos Correa. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's taken for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
1-1, here it comes. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the 3 runs on 4 hit and left on. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Didi Gregorius is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Ready on 0-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Astros on top in front of the home crowd here at Minute Maid Park as you get a look at the line score to this point here in the 8th inning.
Headley.
Digging in once again, Chase Headley. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Well, they're running out of time. It's the 8th inning. They got to get some runners on and maybe come up with a big home run. But 3 runs down in the 8th, they got to execute. The outs are a premium.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Headley. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Here it comes on 1-1. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. But little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Tommy Lane is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 39.
Into the box, Evan Gattis. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a little tapper. And he's retired, one away.
The batter, number 10.
Striding in, Yulieski Gurriel. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. 2-2.
Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Astros.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Alex Bregman. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate. Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at-bat.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. 2 out with the man at first. On the ground to the right side. Castro's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. We'll see the exciting young shortstop Starlin Castro lead things off when we return. 8 innings are complete. We're on to the 9th in Game 7. It's the Astros. A beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Ken Giles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Leading off to the Yankees, second baseman.
Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Unfortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Beltran has a read on it. One down.
Now batting,
stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. Just have to be ready to swing.
Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
Now that's a legit upper 90s fastball, back to back. You talk about popping the glove, I can hear it popping up here.
Got him swinging, chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it. Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The 1-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. Beltran is there. He makes the catch. Next stop, the World Series.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, look at the numbers. This is what you want from your starting pitcher. He gave them 7 strong innings and sets things up perfectly for the bullpen to seal the deal. Very good job out there.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.